Welcome back to another video of Be Bold, Money's Truth. So as you can hear the music in the background, today's video is going to be about why you shouldn't get married. These are my own reasons, my own opinion. Don't quote me, don't have to agree with me, but anywho, I feel that a lot of people get married for all of the wrong reasons. A lot of people don't even realize the significance of marriage. A lot of people think that it's just some type of fairy tale or that it's going to change their relationship for the better just because the title changes. Unfortunately, it does not. Marriage does not make things better. Marriage does not change your relationship. The only way that you can change your relationship is by choosing to work on each other and choosing to work on your relationship to make it better. A lot of times, relationships are doomed from the start, but people are stubborn and want to make those relationships work, knowing that those relationships are no longer good for them. Knowing that those relationships are toxic and unhealthy, knowing that those relationships are not meant to be built on to make a future or to build anything. A lot of those relationships were over years ago, but they decided to drag it on. They decided to try to make it work, and they decided to tie the knot. Not just tie the knot, but have children. So now, not only do you have all these years invested, you have children as well. So why not? Why not get married? Why not stay together? A lot of people walk around with a veil over their eyes. They're so in love and they think that their relationship is so perfect, but in reality, it's not. They don't want to see the bad in their relationship because they're so in love and blinded from all the love that they feel towards this person. And all they see is all the years that they have with this person, and all the sacrifices that they made to make it work and stay with this person until death do them part until death do them part now that they decided to tie the knot. Forever now, right? You're stuck with this person forever, never going anywhere. You won. Woohoo! But what exactly is it that you think you won? I really would like someone to give me that explanation because I cannot seem to understand that for the life of me. There are so many people that are in relationships where their significant other cheats on them continuously, and they refuse to let them go because they don't want the other person to take their significant other from them, because then that other person would be winning. So they stick it out with their significant other and make it a competition with this other person that they're cheating on them with, laughing at this other person, saying, yeah, that's why he's still with me, or yeah, that's why he's with me. But yet, who's really the fool in this situation? Who is really losing in this situation? The person that is in the relationship being cheated on, the person that they should be being faithful to, the person that they're living with, the person that they're building with, the person that they have a child with. If you are accepting less than what you deserve and less than what you want, you're already losing. You're settling for something that you don't want. You're settling for something that you're against. You're settling for something that you know you don't deserve. This other person that's not living with them, that's not building with them, that doesn't have a child with them, that doesn't have years invested, they're not losing anything. They don't owe anybody anything because they are not in a relationship with this person that is cheating on you. So excuse me if I'm not very nice about this, but this really, really irks me. It really gets me going because I don't understand, like I said before, for the life of me, why people would settle, why people choose to deal with this. Forgive, but yet never forget. Continuously throw fire wood into the fire. I'm sorry. I'm getting tongue-tied today. Wood into the fire, continuously fighting and accusing this person. Don't trust this person for nothing, but yet continue to stay with this person unhappily. You cannot be happy with someone that you don't trust. You cannot be happy with someone that cheats on you continuously. You cannot be happy with someone that treats you less than what you deserve and less than what you're worth. So why would you feel that you're winning when he or she's still cheating on you? You're not. And if you marry this person, you're losing even more, because now you're legally tied to this person, and everything that you ever built, whether they help you build it or not, is now half theirs. And in the end, if you choose to go your separate ways, you're the one that's going to end up losing out on everything that you built, whether it was with this person or by yourself. And then you have a child involved in the mix of all this, or children involved in the mix of all this. So what about those kids? Is anybody thinking about those kids and the well-being of those kids and the future of those kids? No. A lot of people are also in abusive relationships and have children in these abusive relationships. And I'm not speaking of just physically abusive. Verbal abuse is just as bad as physical abuse. And these children are enduring this abuse daily, seeing it towards their father or their mother, and it also being, put against them. That is unhealthy. That is traumatizing to anyone. There isn't enough love in the world for people to accept that. And see, a lot of people get married despite these red flags, despite these toxic cycles that they continuously choose to stay in. These relationships that are no good for them. They're miserable, but at the same time, only see the good in this person and not all of the negative and all of the, issues that this person is causing them mentally and their children mentally and physically if they're being physically abused. Because these people are so in love, they don't want to see the negative side. They only want to see the good. And when they ask people for advice, they get mad when you tell them what it is, because they want you to agree with them. They want you to tell them what they want to hear. And the minute you don't tell them what they want to hear, oh, no, that's not true, or no, they don't want to hear it. They get mad. Well, you know what? Some people are stubborn and have to learn the hard way. So that is when you just take that as your key to not give this person any more advice. Sadly, but true. A lot of people don't want help, and they're not asking you for straight up advice in your opinion and what you would do. They want you to give them advice on what they want to hear. And unfortunately, I'm not that person. So don't ask me for advice if you don't really want to hear what I have to say about it or the truth, because the truth does hurt. A lot of people waste a lot of years with someone on account of them wanting to feel like they're winning, on account of them wanting to feel that they don't want the next person to get this person, but yet they're not winning. They're losing years of their life, being miserable with a person that they're not in love with a person that treats them less than what they deserve and less than what they're worth. It's not worth it. People should end these relationships, but they choose to tie the knot. A lot of people that are verbally abusive to their significant other are so used to treating each other like crap and so used to being disrespectful to one another that becomes the normal. And they don't know how to treat each other any other way. That is the only way that they know how to speak to one another, that they know how to treat this person, because this person has accepted this type of disrespect for so many years that is the only way that this person will ever treat you, and they will never treat you or look at you any other way, because you've already accepted this. They have already become comfortable, and it has become conditioned this way, this relationship. So no matter what happens, this is how this person is always going to speak to you and treat you. So this is where a lot of people need to really look into themselves and reflect on their relationships and see whether their relationship is worth keeping or not, and whether the relationship is worth taking to the next level to getting married. I mean, if you're even looking at other people or even fantasizing about other people or even thinking about what it would be like to be with someone else, you should not get married, and you are not happy, and you do not need to marry this person either. Because if you're lusting, you're already stepping out of your relationship. You are already overstepping your boundaries. So with all of this being said, I hope that a lot of you out there are, take into account the things that I'm saying and really take the time to see what's missing or what you need to work on in your relationship, if it's even worth working on, or whether it, you should take your veil off eventually and stop being blinded by the truth. See things for what they really are, and, have some dignity and walk away. Don't drag out another person. Don't continue to waste more years, and don't continue to accept things that you know you don't want and that you know are against what you believe and what you deserve. You know what you're worth. You know what you deserve. Don't continue to settle for less than that. And with that being said, this about sums up my video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Hit that bell so you can get my next video. And until next time, truthfully yours, be bold, Mari's Truth.